Just hold on for a second, guys. Are you able to see me on the live app? Because the connection got lost. I'm not sure if. Oh. Guys, can you? Uh-oh. Can you guys see me live? Whoever is joining, can you just tell me if you can see me live? Hold on for a second. Okay, wait, let me think. 2 seconds. Somebody who joins the session, guys, you can confirm me, but wait. Let me see if this disconnection has, yeah. Okay, so it's happening. Okay, that's fine. So, yes, what were we saying about? So definitely looking at pivot points, you can see that price basically see it was having its first resistance at this level, which was like 3973. So it broke past this level. Then it moved past this level, which was the second resistance that it created for the day was 3994. So that also got broken. And there was this, you can see there was a liquidity sweep that has happened here. So whenever you see there's a long wick candle that happens, it usually means liquidity sweep or a liquidity grab. And after that, price retested this zone and then it broke past this level. Now it's sitting at 4072, and it's broken all the resistance levels. So DMI still is not giving me clarity. Like, okay, it's giving me clarity now that yes, trend is also becoming strong. But let's have a look at it on a 4 hours chart. Yes, almost on the 4 hours chart also, price is like almost reaching on the um it's reaching almost the above moving averages. So let's wait for the price to retrace back and then we'll take a buy position from here, guys. Okay. Let's see till what level is price going to fall. We'll put our Fibonacci here because we want to check our retracement levels. Till what level will it be able to retrace? I'll be changing some of the settings on my Fibonacci. I don't need so many things. I don't need one. I just need 0.3, 0.6, 0.7. I don't need one. I don't need two. Yeah, I think this is good. I don't need this. I don't need this. I think these levels are good enough for me. So why has it, this is what the, hold on, why has it taken over there? Sometimes the problem with Fibonacci is like it kind of captures, that's why we need manual calculation sometimes. Let me remove this and try to position it myself. So imagine this was my dip and this is where my high is right now. Let's think like this in an uptrend, all right? So let's see. Will the price retrace? So if it has to retrace, it can retrace only till this level, okay? So now that it made its highs altogether, all it can do is it can retrace to this levels. So this is where I can increase my, this is where it made the high. So the reason I have put a Fibonacci is I've taken the low, the previous swing low and the swing high here. And all I'm trying to do is I'm checking now that price is going to start coming down because it's almost in the overbought conditions already on the RSI. So people who might have taken maybe positions here somewhere, if they are trying to take their profits and start liquidating from this zone, then we need to see up to what level are we going to see the downfall, which is like till where it is going to come. Will it be reaching the retracement levels and continue with the uptrend itself, or will it completely come down and move past this Fibonacci? That's the reason we put this. Right now, if anybody wants to short the positions, hold on for a second. Let me see how it is showing on the uptrend is strong. Buying is also strong. Let's wait for a small breakout and then we decide if price is going to go further up or if it is going to retrace a little before it makes a move. So then we can plan our entry accordingly. Just entering into the rally thinking the price is moving up is also not right decision. So guys, you'll have to wait for the confirmation. Like, yes, I do agree that the DMI is showing is price is like strong, and then the trend is also showing as strong. but somewhere volume is not justifying the overall trend and overall buying here. Somewhere I can see that sellers are getting in control of the situation. Probably that the reason is, of course, like it's almost reached the overbought condition, which means like price has definitely reached its high altogether. So from this levels, usually like some smart traders like to take their profits from 60 level only on RSI. Not everybody likes to wait till 70 and above. Some of them who like to keep a risk to reward as 1:2, 1:3, like to take their profits from that level itself. So yes, might be the liquidations or the profit taking is happening in this zone. That's why like we can see the momentum has slowed down. The buyers and the sellers are having a tug of war in this correct zone, like in this current situation and current zone. So we'll have to again wait for the confirmation. Like if the rally is continuing, then we might plan an entry, or if the rally is not continuing, the price is going to retrace a little, because after retracing, definitely again it's going to bounce back. So we will have an entry there, but let's not hurry up. Not every dip you see is a buy, not every peak you see is a sell. Guys, remember this. Trading is not just about entering into every move that you see, every candle you see is not an opportunity. You have to identify the right kind of opportunity. That's where the discipline, the like control of your emotions and everything comes into picture. So don't try to capture every moment, every step that you see, like every candle that is moving, and think that, oh, I have this opportunity here, I have that opportunity here, and all of that. Okay, so I want you guys to trade cautiously and trade in the right direction. Not necessary you trade 20 like every day of your life also. Even if some trades are happening once in a week, once in a whatever it is, but you are able to successfully trade and do profitable trading, that is what your goal should be. And that is how I want you guys to do. Till the time, even if you have not reached a break even, and you're still at profitable situation, or even if you are at break even, that is also still fine. At least you are at break even. I don't want you to capture every movement and try to look for opportunities everywhere. Wait for the right setup, wait for the right confirmations, wait for the right zones. That's where you will take trades. Okay, see, the profits taking has started. In the morning there was one very nice move actually that happened, and honestly speaking, I was so upset that I was not live at that time. I wanted to tell you guys that there was a buy move, like buy movement that happened like after the liquidity sweep. Like the breakout is going to come. I just have this feeling that the breakout is about to happen. But I don't want you guys to just enter into the trade immediately when the breakout happens. Please wait, because that can also mean it's a liquidity grab. So please wait for the proper confirmation. Enter into the rally when the price is retesting in that zone, not when it basically is going to break immediately. Okay. Come on, guys. Uh, from your end, tell me, what do you think markets, where are they heading? Are they going to go positive? Are they going to be negative? What is it going to be? Hi guys, hi 96364328227. Welcome to the stream, my dears, my dear lovely people. You might be wondering, what am I doing? I'm just waiting for the right kind of a setup here so that we can plan our entry. But somehow I can see that did my chart get stuck here? This is what I hate. It keeps changing my, yeah. So here we are on 26th of October, and this is how our chart looks like. Okay, so we are seeing some short entries. People are trying to liquidate some positions. So buying is, if it is strong still at this level, it is going to hold up. We will continue to see the rally going up. Looks like buyers are strong. Yes, because of price moving in an uptrend, that itself is a good confirmation that price is in moving in right direction. But until when it is going to hold, and until when the buyers are going to stay strong, nobody knows. So we are just still waiting for the confirmation. If the rally continues, that's where we will enter into, along with the other people, and enter into a trade. And if the opposite of it happens, which means sellers take the control, then we might enter into a short trade depending on how the current situation will be. So it looks like the market has slightly gone for a indecision kind of a thing, where they're trying to balance it out. I can see the, oh my god, what is this? Yeah. So all I can see here is that prices, although above neutral zones, small liquidations are happening. That much I can see. So price is not immediately moving in. So it's a balanced approach. We can see that it's both buyers and sellers are going hand in hand, hand in hand, hand in hand. That's why movement is also coming very slow. Like you can see, step by step, it is coming little low. Price was above 85 on RSI, something like that, and now it's sitting at almost, what level has it reached? 69. So it was here at 85. Now it's reached till 70 almost. So that means the liquidations are happening, and you usually in these zones the liquidations will continue to happen. The point here is, how far can it bring the price down is the question here. Because the uptrend is strong on shorter time frame, and moving averages are justifying it. And I can see that somewhere the trend is kind of like right now getting a little weaker, but it was strong a little while ago. So we'll have to wait for it to retrace back completely. Let it retrace a little, and then we can maybe try to plan a buy entry from there. But until complete confirmation comes in, it might be a little riskier thing. Even if you enter into a short or you enter into a long, doesn't seem like market is giving proper clarification here. So a little while ago, when price reached its all overbought conditions, it was almost at 84, 85 something on RSI. Now it's like reached 51. So yes, the volume is coming down. So even the trend is becoming weaker and weaker, and price, both buyers and sellers almost have become equal now. So they're sitting at 2020, so 2021 like that. So now let's wait, because it's reaching the equilibrium, which is in the consolidation phase. Now from here we'll have to wait and see what kind of a breakout is going to come. And immediately when you see a breakout coming, I don't want you guys to enter into a trade, because that can be a liquidity sweep or a liquidity grab too. So I want you guys to hold on with proper confirmation, wait for one or two candles to form, and enter into a trade, seeing which trend is building up, like which way the market is going. Is it going down, or is it going up? Wait for some little confirmations, one or two candles to form, then see if buying is becoming strong, enter into buy trade. If selling is becoming strong, enter into strong, sell trade. Market is like looking good, looks like it's a 3% market, so adjust your risk to reward. Somebody wants to adjust their risk to reward as 1:2, 1:3 also is fine today. I was not encouraging 1:3 all this while, because market was very slow past 2 days. But today looks like it's a good day only. So even up to 1:3 is possible, but try to exit within the day itself. Don't overhold positions. Don't go for too much greed also. You can see the 5-day, 5 candle moving average, 30 candle moving average. All these are basically just sitting on the price, whereas like 200 is much below. So short term, yes, it is basically moving in upward direction only until this, temporary momentum changes. Then might be seeing some retracement happening. I don't know why has the momentum become very slow right now. Although this is the time when basically London, New York, all these markets are very active. The momentum should be very, very volatile at this time, but somehow I think what I feel is like traders and investors, all of them are very cautious, given that today marks a very crucial day, and tomorrow is also a very crucial day. Guys, you can see that volume is slightly increasing. So when we started our session, it was 91 billion. Now it's 96 billion. So it looks like there is money injecting now. Let me see how it does it look on the chart. So there are two things that we need to know. The probability of it either reaching the previous swing, which is sitting here. So it's near the Fibonacci level, like below 0.618. So if usually price reaches this level or below this level, it's most likely to continue in a downtrend. Then, the retracement slightly becomes difficult. So there are two things to it. If you're shorting, will the price reach to this level, or will the price continue to, hold above, or will it retrace from any of these levels above 0.5 and bounces back? So those kind of confirmations are still not there. So somebody, even if they want to plan their entry, let's have a look. If we kind of plan a short entry here, assuming like you entered into here this position, these are all probabilities. Okay, these are all probable causes. You might so this is 1:2, this is 1:1, and this is where your 1:2. Just let's see the probable causes of it. If we plan an entry, how far is it going to be successful? Let's see. So this is where my 1:2 ratio fits. It's just, you can see, if I plan my short position here, it's just touching my almost reaching my this zone, which is like the previous swing that we're talking about. But it's a 50-50 chance. It may reach back to this zone, which was the previous swing high, or just a sec, guys. My battery is running out. Phone's battery. Let me put the charger on. So that is one thing. This is one probable cause, which like probable possible return of it, or the other can be, let's see, the market moved from this swing to that swing, right? So this is a 1:2 ratio, which is one probable position that we are talking about. Let me delete this and let's analyze how much was this move. This was almost, how do you plan your entry? So this was my dip here, and the price went till this level, right? So this was almost like, this was like almost 1:4, like 1:3.38. Okay, assuming that 1:3 will still continue, which is not likely to happen. I don't think it does, move in that direction. It will continue to retrace a little, then it will move. So if I assume that probably the price will retrace from this level, let me plan my entry from here. I'm giving you both the scenarios, guys. So let's see. So if I plan my entry from this dip, imagine like just this one, and I continue to keep 1:2 or 1:2 means I can exit exactly at this level. So it will retrace again back to this level only. But if I keep 1:3, then my exit point can be, okay, my entry point is somewhere at the swing, which is 4009, and my exit is 4107. But this is again on a 5 minutes chart that I'm plotting. I will be coming back to the, let me see, because sometimes that 1 minute chart is giving me too much pain. There's like technical issue out there. That's why I'm not plotting it a lot of times. Okay, this is one probable entry, which we are assuming if we are taking it from the previous swing. So we are planning our entry from 4,000, somewhere around 4,000 level, and then hoping that again it will retouch this. But let me see, I think I remember 1 minute chart. Price was almost retracing, like, tested this zone previously, I guess. No, it didn't. Did it test? No, 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 it didn't test. So in the 1 minute time frame, the whole scenario changes completely. So let me just point it out. Let me just take out the, yeah, this is where my day is starting. Now let me see. My fib levels are also changing on the 1 minute time frame. You see, it took that dip till this high, which is okay. And price is above the fib levels. Okay, let's see the scenario on the 4 hours chart. Whoa, yay! It's reaching the, it's very much on the verge of reaching the 200 MA. I just wish it goes quicker there, and then we might plan our entry position over there. So it's sitting near the neutral zone still. We'll have to wait for the breakout, guys. We can't enter into the trade immediately. Let's wait. Yeah, I did had a rally, which was good, but now we'll have to wait for the confirmation where it is moving. Until then, so 4 hours is almost reaching 60 minutes. 60 minutes. Selling is becoming a little stronger here. Volume is indicating it. 4 hours. 4 hours, my buying is becoming strong here. 60 minutes also. Buying is becoming strong, but volume is indicating something else. Near the neutral zones, we'll have to wait for a breakout. Overall trend is not looking very strong. That's why I'm not giving any buy entry here. I would have said to enter into a position here because buying is showing strong, but one of the other aspects of it, which is like the overall trend is not very strong. It's just, it looks a bit weakened here. It's weak. So this is why I'm not letting you guys buy here. I want the trend also to become strong. The possibility of taking a trade is there, but the probability of it reversing is more than Okay, sorry, my dear, I didn't see this question. How can I deposit 252914? Can you come back, please? I will show you how to deposit. I didn't see your question here. Have you already exited? Come here, I'll show you. I don't know who are you and 252914. If you enter into the stream once again, I will be able to show you how to deposit. So what you're looking for, are you looking to deposit crypto? Are you looking to deposit fiat? What is your question? Actually, you just said this question and you left, so I don't know what exactly you mean by that. So you should have stayed in the stream and I could have shown you how to do it. I'm still not getting the faith in the market right now. My trend is weakening here. Looks like the uptrend is going to weaken here. You guys know buy sell please. Still I don't know, some like people who are already might have taken some positions, they are already liquidating, but for new entries, whether you want to buy or you want to sell, for you guys new entrants, there are no buy or sell positions as of now, because right now I don't have any faith in the market. Some of the things are not moving in the favorable direction. Trend is weakening is what I can say. Buying and selling is sitting just side by side. RSI is also near the neutral zone. So until there is a proper breakout that's coming here, either in the buy direction or in the sell direction, we have no entry for buy or sell. Okay, don't be desperate. It's okay, there are days sometimes we don't get right entries or we don't get entries on time. Trading is not about entering into every move that you see, not about every move you capture, every buy or sell. Every green candle is not a buy, every red candle is not a sell, so it's fine. There will be days like this, there will be times like this. So our perfect setup is not here. There's a new resistance getting created. This can be a liquidity grab, or that this can also be a point of entry for all of us. Looks like there's a breakout coming, but don't hurry in entering into the market. Two things, remember, if this is a liquidity sweep or a liquidity grab, your entry is not here. Your entry is going to be in the next setup, because definitely price will bounce back to that region once again to retest it. There's a small wick that got created here. Trend is not strong, guys. Trend is not showing strong. Buying looks like it's strong, but trend is not becoming strong. There's a new swing high that it created, a new resistance level that it has created here. 404083. If the trend is going to continue and it's going to be strong, this zone will anyways get tested, but price might retest to this zone's previous swings. Let me measure how much is this move actually for. Even if it comes till this thing, like 0.31, this one's going to be like very small, 0.16. Do you think 0.16 में you can take out your profits? 0.16 में तो बहुत बड़ा ट्रेड होना चाहिए यार, उतना बड़ा अमाउंट से ही ट्रेड निकलेगा, इतने में तो, इतने छोटे मूव में तो क्या ही आपका प्रॉफिट होगा. What's happening here? ये डिप तक आता है तो शायद आपको प्रॉफिट बनने के चांसेस ज़्यादा बनेंगे, पर ये भी डिप तक एग्जॉशन लेवल्स पर तो है प्राइस ऑलरेडी, और वो रिट्रेस तो होगा फॉर सम टाइम क्योंकि बहुत टाइम तक ऊपर रहा है, राइट. तो immediately so you might not be able to make profits, you might have to wait for some time because the uptrends just started here and it's moving in the bullish zone, you can see it, so you'll have to wait. Short, of course, you know, it's a bit, somehow I'm not getting proper faith in the market currently because of some of the parameters are not meeting right here. Uptrend is okay, that's fine. So I should be planning my buy entry only, not sell. But the issue is I'm in a dilemma because currently the trend is not looking like it's becoming strong. The trend was looking strong along with buying. I could have blindly entered into a long position here. Because of that, I'm not getting faith in market. अगर यहाँ से suddenly something reverses ना, we're going to be doomed. That's why I'm not encouraging any buying from here. One small confirmation I get it on it, that trend becomes strong means yes, we have a buy opportunity. Be careful of this sudden movements, right, guys? You see, they are all traps, they are all liquidity grabs. You see on the chart, sometimes candles moves too quick. That's not buying that is happening. That is some kind of a trap which the markets take you into. And you think, okay, price is going up, let me buy. The moment you buy, they will trap your money. They'll make you hit your stop losses and they'll grab your liquidity. So don't enter into such kind of trades. And if you want to enter into such kind of trades, you should take an opposite trade here. If you see that a red candle is moving too fast, sorry, if a green candle is moving too fast, you should take an opposite entry there. Only when a long wick is getting rejected, like you see a long wick on top. Because when real buying or selling happens, only when the real money is getting injected, the volume will also confirm it. On the volume indicator also you'll start seeing that volume is like increasing. But when you see only on the chart, price is suddenly just dhadam se it just goes up like crazy. Whereas the volume is not justifying it on the volume indicator, it is just a fake out. It is just a liquidity trap that markets are trying to take you into. So अभी momentum build होती हुई नजर आ रही है. My moving averages are justifying it, and the rally is also justifying. Overbought conditions on the charts. Overbought conditions right now. How much of a move is this? Let's see. I think I gave you guys this previous entry, if I'm not wrong. I told you the probable causes of it, what all possible things you can do from the previous swing to this level. So let's see, let's measure this. I don't think is your target achieved. This is almost 1:2 ratio. Almost 1:2 ratio achieved. You can start shorting from this level, but see if the selling is becoming strong or not, because it's important. Buying is continuing to become strong. Can be a liquidity grab. Be careful. Hi, my dear 620679. Guys, if you want to enter into buy trade, you can do it here, because the previous rejected zone, you see the red long wick here. If it is testing the zone, then most probably this can be a minor pullback. Trend is strong and buying is becoming strong here. So you see the first time wick, all the orders got rejected, the price got rejected, the stop losses got hit. So normally price will test this zone once again, but because it's again trying to create a resistance level here, you also have to be very careful. If it will retest that zone, surpasses, then your chances of profit will become more, but just in case it doesn't hold up till that level, it can become difficult. It's a indecision candle. That's a form. It's riskier though because like on the exhaustion, like RSI also it's exhausted. Trend is strong, so this can be a minor pullback. I think so. Buying is strong, trend is strong. This can be a breakout up. I think so. Okay, volume. Such a market plays so much, sometimes the conditions they look favorable, sometimes it's acting completely opposite of it. Now you see the trend looks overall strong. Buying also is somewhere strong, but now a small minor pullback is coming, looks like that. Because it was in exhaustion levels. Where is it sitting here? Let me see. So the previous dip, it's going to retrace back to this dip, for example. And then again bounces back, guys. You might plan your entry from here if you want to take a long buy position. Let's see if it is a probable case because oh no, there's an M forming here. Okay. Guys, hold on. There's a double top that's forming here. Looks like price is now further going to go down. Buying has slowly weakened here. I told you, right? There's a M formed here. The M chart, M on the chart means the price will further go down. Just in case it retraces back from the 50 neutral zones, you see that green candles keys, start forming, then you take a trade. But I don't think it will bounce from here. It's going to completely go down, reach oversold on the other side, then come back for a bounce. Overall trend is also looking like it's weakening here. Both are sitting in the equilibrium, guys. So again on the 4-hour chart, I think it's bounced back. If this is a 1:2, you can enter into the position because price will at least try to test this zone. The risk to reward is only 0.84. Can be a riskier thing, but if you're sizing your position accordingly, you might be able to fetch profit within this particular move. Even if it reaches till this high that it created on the probable cause, like probability of it going up. But if it doesn't reach this level, then you might be risking it. I am looking at both buying and selling sitting almost at equilibrium. I'm not very much encouraging until there's a proper breakout. Looks like the selling is still becoming strong at the volume, but then I hope this is not a fake out and the price moves down only. The probability of it going up 0.84. If it goes, it's both risky, and if you plan a further short entry from here, the probable like entering here, this is a risk to reward ratio of 1. Do you think price is going to bounce back to this level? What are our other conditions saying? Sitting near the neutral zone, sitting near the neutral zone. Still not favoring, guys. It's a 50-50 thing. Both are not strong enough. It's a dilemma, it's like a risk taking thing. Both the ways, if I tell you like you take Hi, so sorry. 602-679-3669. Hi, my dear. 141336. Hi. 366955. Hi, my dear. See, one thing is both of them are not strong. But first reason why you should not take an entry. Second is while moving average is still justifying that price is in uptrend. So it looks like this is small retracement that is coming. Now that retracement up to what level it is going to retrace, nobody knows. We are not sure of it. Okay, so again, that is a still confused state of mind. At least we know like selling is strong means we could have joined the rally of sellers and tried to join taking their support and entered into the sellers rally to take the short position and make profit through it. But here both are sitting in the equilibrium. Both of them are not becoming strong, and right now I can even see the trend is kind of like little, now it is kind of getting weak also. You can see on the shorter time frame, like even price is moving past the moving average, also the 30 candle moving average. So it's like slightly coming down, and on RSI it's sitting at 50. So not, there's no proper confirmation. Both are sitting in the equilibrium. The reason why I'm also not giving you guys, whenever you're seeing this moves, you see the moves are not even like 0.5, 0.8% moves, guys. You should not enter into such trades. You're going to lock your money. That is the only thing. You could have, yes, this setup was good. In the starting, like from this breakout till the time it went to this level and then, started bouncing up. This was a good move, like somebody who's taken that. This short-term trend up to what level it is going to stay, that's something that you need to see. From this tip, almost this breakout was a good entry point. But entering at this time, sorry, I'm going to delete this. I was going to measure this for you to tell you. This was almost like a good amount of 2% move almost. This setup was good for us to take a trade. From here onwards, little weird movements are happening and some candles are moving fast very quickly, which is giving me an indication of like it's just a trap. The next entry, if you want to take a buy, you should have all your moving averages justifying that price is above all the moving averages. And if RSI is showing at 50 neutral zone, or it's near the bullish territory, which is on the up, which is on 50 and above, and like the ADX indicator, like the red line should be above 25, and buying also should be strong. These conditions, if all of them are met, then you enter into a long position. If the moving averages are basically above price, which means price is running below moving averages, on RSI you see it's reached overbought conditions like above 70, and on DMI selling pressure is looking strong and the trend is weakening on the charts. That's where you will take a short entry. I gave you both the conditions, when to take short, when to take buy. If you get this kind of a perfect setup, enter into it, but be careful of the fake outs too, because the moment you see a very quick candle forming, if you know how to immediately execute the order, like how to enter and exit immediately within seconds, and that move is going to be like at least a 1% move or something, and that your position is allowing you to make profits through it, only enter into it that time only, otherwise no. So sizing of the position also matters. If you're taking like 100 $200 position, You are never ever going to make any money if, even if the price is moving like 1% also. So you have to increase your size a little so that you can make a profit. But then at the same time, as I always tell everyone, don't go for too much greed also. If you think you have the capacity to take a bigger trade and losing out on all that money is not what you can let it go, or I mean it doesn't really matter, then you should go for such kind of riskier trade. So please be careful. That's what I can say. It's a probable cause. You can either make money or you can lose out. So when you're leveraging, keep in mind, what if I lose out on all the money, and then take a trade according to it. So in that direction, if you plan your entries with the right kind of size and the kind of movement it is going for, then you will be definitely doing well. You will definitely make profits. Yes, until on that particular time, like as on that particular situation, whatever things are happening, based on that, we will take a trade. But coming whatever time you're staying into the market, nobody knows uh, who is buying when is the momentum coming, when is the big shift coming. All of that is very uncertain. Sometimes it's all about patience, sometimes it's all about luck, sometimes it's all about institutional interest suddenly entering into the trade, and you might be the lucky one, you joining into that rally and gaining some good profits, things like that. So there are so many things. So try to capture a right movement for yourself. That's what matters. Continue to watch the markets while I'm taking a small 5 to 10 minutes of break, and then we'll come back and discuss the things. You see, it's moved past the 30 moving average here. It's still above the 5 moving average. No, it's still on the 5 moving average, but yes, on the 200, so it's up. So the 200 is also up. 4 hours, I think. 4 hours, it's still not reached. So it's still in temporary uptrend, you can say. If it has to move in permanent uptrend, it basically has to justify on the 4 hours chart also. Okay, I'm going to take a 5 to 10 minutes of break here. Let's continue talking after I come back from the break. I told you what are the conditions that needs to be met if you have to take a buy or a sell entry. If you find on the charts all the possible things that I told you, and if it's justifying, take a buy and sell trade accordingly. Okay, don't miss out on the fake outs. Be careful, trade safely, and I will be back after 5 to 10 minutes of break. Market looks like is still good, like it's performing well, only 3.79%. RSI पे आप 30 के बिलो जब जाते देखो तो लॉन्ग पोजीशन ले सकते हो। और ये क्या अजीब सा चल रहा है यार आज। 50 पे आ गया, फिर से न्यूट्रल जोन पे आ गया है। ऊपर की तरफ if it breaks out, जितना मूवमेंट वो ले रही है, अगर 0.5 0.1 के हिसाब से 0.5 या 0.7, तो अपनी साइजिंग पोजीशन की make sure you're sizing it properly. Although market is looking like it's a 3.76% market, but right sizing really matters in case of you're trying to take up, trade here and there. अगर चार्ट पर मेजर करोगे आप लोग तो देखोगे कि 0.4 0.5 0.7 के आसपास की मार्केट मूव हो रही है, हालांकि ओवरऑल इट्स शोइंग एज 3.73। तो मतलब रिट्रेसमेंट से पहले की बात कर रही हूँ मैं। अगर आपको थोड़ा लंबा समय के लिए ट्रेड लगाना हो तो लगा सकते हो। इमीडिएट तो आपको ट्रेड नहीं आ रही है फॉर श्योर। जैसे अगर इस ब्रेकआउट पे आप ट्रेड लोगे तो फिर अपनी पोजीशनिंग सही से करना। यहाँ पे बाइंग स्ट्रॉन्ग तो लग रही थोड़ी सी, स्टिल इट हैज टू गेट अ लिटिल मोर बेटर। ट्रेंड थोड़ा वीक होते हुए नजर आ रहा है। अगर यहाँ पे ट्रेंड थोड़ा स्ट्रॉन्ग होगा और बाइंग स्ट्रॉन्ग होगी तो आप लोग बाय का यहाँ पर सिग्नल लगा सकते हैं। पर क्योंकि एज आई टोल्ड यू रिट्रेसमेंट से पहले तक मार्केट 0.5 0.7 भी नहीं रीच कर रही है, तो थोड़ा लंबे समय तक रुकना पड़ेगा आपको प्रॉफिट के लिए। प्रॉफिट इमीडिएट तो नहीं आ रहा है, जैसे आपने देखा इवन जब ब्रेकआउट हुआ था स्टार्टिंग, मतलब even before the session, the market had taken a very big, जैसे कि फॉर एग्जांपल ये वाला जो मैं मूव आपको बताई थी, इसको भी देखो टाइम लगा है ना वो लेवल तक पहुंचने। जैसे किसी ने इस जगह पे अगर ट्रेडिंग ली हो 11.6 को, एग्जिट अगर इवन यहाँ लगाया होगा फॉर एग्जांपल, तो 11:45 यानी 11 से 11:45 में ये वाला अचीव हुआ होगा। और यहाँ से यहाँ भी ऑलमोस्ट 1 घंटे से ज्यादा ही हुआ है। राइट काइंड ऑफ पोजिशनिंग करोगे गाइस तो प्रॉफिट होना ही होना है। ओवरडू मत करें। कितने लेवल तक मूव हो रही है मार्केट, वो सारे मूवमेंट्स को कैप्चर करें और फिर उसके बाद अपना ट्रेड लें। मैं आगे के सेशंस में मे बी आई विल ट्राई टू चेंज सम ऑफ द क्रिप्टो करेंसीज। तो देखते हैं हम लोग इथेरियम से हटके भी हम लोग अगर कोई और क्रिप्टो करेंसी में हम लोग ट्रेड कर सकते हैं तो विल ट्राई टू फिगर आउट other cryptos also. Yes, because the other cryptocurrencies also do have a lot of potential. So I want you guys to explore everything. Tomorrow and day after being my off, I will be seeing you guys on Wednesday again. So anybody has any questions, feel free to ask me anything, guys. 4,100 if it reaches on Ethereum charts, then and buying becomes strong there, then most likely the uptrend on bigger time frames also might continue, but is still sitting near 200 moving average. It's not reaching that level, still like 25 points more, and I think it should be reaching to those levels. A breakout is very soon going to happen, guys. 4 hours पे भी ना, अगर आप लोगों ने आज, if you have not taken any positions, it's still okay. If the news or something for the upcoming FOMC meeting somewhere is going to be positive, I just have this feeling that most probably by tomorrow or day after, price is going to cross the moving averages and the uptrend will most likely start, क्योंकि काफी समय से प्राइस नीचे रहा है since that news, ये जहाँ से वेट यहाँ चल रहा था प्राइस अक्टूबर की स्टार्टिंग में 4759 के पास, फिर काफी लंबा डिप आया 3426 तक, क्योंकि अभी मूविंग एवरेजेस के बहुत करीब पहुंच गया, इवन 200 कैंडल मूविंग एवरेज के, तो यहाँ से ब्रेकआउट होगा तो मोस्ट लाइकली अप ट्रेंड कंटिन्यू होगा, पर इट ऑल टोटली डिपेंड्स ऑन द अपकमिंग न्यूज। अभी दो प्रोबेबल सिनेरियोज हैं यहाँ पर, अगर हम देखें तो एक तो ये रेजिस्टेंस जो इसने यहाँ क्रिएट किया, दूसरा इसका सपोर्ट बैठा है इधर ये वाले डिप पे अभी ये बीच में चल रहा है ऑलमोस्ट, राइट? तो अगर इसको हम बेसिकली और बर्ड्स आई व्यू से हम इसको अगर देखें ना, जैसा मैं इसको स्टार्टिंग ऑफ द ईयर से अगर इसको एनालाइज करूं, जैसे 2025 का ये वाला मेरा चार्ट आ गया, ओके। मैं अलग अलग यहाँ पर लाइन्स उतारूंगी ताकि आप लोग को समझ में आए। ये देखो अभी ये था प्रीवियस रेजिस्टेंस, सॉरी प्रीवियस सपोर्ट, यहाँ है इसका और एक सपोर्ट। अभी देखो स्टार्टिंग ऑफ द ईयर से प्राइस आया यहाँ से पूरा इसने अप्रैल तक ऑलमोस्ट यहाँ डिप ले ली, यहाँ अचीव हो गया इसका इक्विलिब्रियम, ओके। अब इक्विलिब्रियम इसका जब अचीव हो गया, मतलब काइंड ऑफ ब्रेक इवन पे आया, फिर अब यहाँ से ये उठा तो इसने पूरा इस जोन को पूरा कंप्लीटली टेस्ट किया, इसे ये पूरा जोन टेस्ट हुआ है, ओके। फिर उसके बाद जब ये टेस्ट जोन हो गया, लाइक जोन टेस्ट हो जाने के बाद जब इसने ये वाले रेजिस्टेंस को अपना सपोर्ट बनाते हुए ऊपर की तरफ ये जब गया, तो अब इसने नया यहाँ पे एक रेजिस्टेंस बना लिया, आप देख सकते हो। अब जब यहाँ एक नया रेजिस्टेंस बना है तो इसमें अब दो ही प्रोबेबल केसेस हैं। जैसे इसके हिसाब से अगर मैं देखूं, ये पूरा जनवरी से लेकर अप्रैल तक नीचे आया, फिर अप्रैल से लेकर यहाँ अगस्त में नहीं, आई थिंक जुलाई में, यानी मई जून जुलाई, ऑलमोस्ट 3 महीने में, जैन फेब मार्च कंप्लीटली डाउन आता रहा, फिर डाउन आते आते अप्रैल में उसने ब्रेक इवन ले लिया, फिर ब्रेक इवन से फिर वहां से उठा, फिर जून जुलाई, सॉरी मई जून जुलाई 3 महीने तक है, यहाँ तक इसने खींच खींच कर यहाँ तक नया रेजिस्टेंस बनाया, सॉरी नया सपोर्ट बनाया, अब प्रीवियस रेजिस्टेंस को ब्रेक कर दिया। अब इसको अगर मैं फर्दर ब्रेक करूं तो शायद आई बी एबल टू नो कि कौन से डेट्स पे एंड ऑल दैट हैज हैपेंड, ये ब्रेक कब हुआ करके, पर मोर और लेस ये यहाँ पर ब्रेक हुआ। अब यहाँ से ये चढ़ा जुलाई से और इसने फिर से एक नया पीक बनाया, और पीक बनाया इसने अगस्त के महीने में, तो जुलाई अगस्त सितंबर तक ये क्रूशल रहा, 3 महीने तक, ओके। ये इन्हीं जोन्स में खेलता रहा, जुलाई से मतलब जुलाई अगस्त सितंबर। अब अक्टूबर नवंबर दिसंबर जो 3 आखिरी महीने हैं, दो ही चीजें हो सकती है, एक हो गया प्रोबेबल ब्रेकडाउन यहाँ पे, ताकि ये पूरा जोन ही कवर हो जाए, लेकिन क्योंकि ये यहाँ तक टच करके वापस गया है, तो मुझे लगता है कि बेसिकली ये जोन रीटेस्ट होगा या नहीं, थोड़ा सा मुझे 50-50% चांस दिखता है। ये एक प्रोबेबल आगे चल के जो अगले 2 महीने में इसकी सिचुएशन हो सकती है, या तो ये कम्प्लीटली टेस्ट होके ये वापस से अपने सपोर्ट पे आके फिर यहाँ से अपनी नई रैली पकड़े टिल क्या कहते हैं दिसंबर या जनवरी। ओह शिट, सॉरी, ये वाला करना था मुझे। ये हो सकता है, दो चीजें जो आपको मैंने बताई, ये प्रोबेबल चीज हो सकती है। नेक्स्ट है, अगर ये वाला जोन समझो नहीं टेस्ट हुआ और इसने यहाँ पर, क्योंकि इसने यहाँ पर रेजिस्टेंस ऑलरेडी बनाई रखी है, हो सकता है अगर अभी अपकमिंग फ्यू डेज में अगर कुछ पॉजिटिव हो गया तो अगर ये नीचे डिप होके वापस से नहीं उठा, ये एक प्रोबेबल चीज हो गई। अब आते हैं दूसरी प्रोबेबल केस, जो कि बेसिकली अगर ये यहाँ से इधर की तरफ नहीं उठा, तो नेक्स्ट, एक सेकेंड, लेट मी पिक अप माय ब्रश अगेन। देखो, जनवरी से लेके अप्रैल तक ये सबसे डिप पर आया, फिर ये इक्विलिब्रियम पे ऑलमोस्ट लाइक एक कहते हैं कि क्या बोलते हैं इसको, ब्रेक इवन पे आके फिर यहाँ से उठ के इसने यहाँ तक वो जोन को टेस्ट किया, तो जुलाई तक ये यहाँ पहुंच गया। तो यानी ये वाला जोन से लेके ये वाला जोन कंप्लीटली टेस्ट हो गया। फिर यहाँ से जब उसने सपोर्ट को, सॉरी रेजिस्टेंस को ब्रेक करके उसको नया सपोर्ट बना के ऊपर की तरफ गया, तो ये सारी नई जगह पे एक नया रेजिस्टेंस बना, और यहाँ तभी ये वाला जो जोन है यहाँ पर या तो ये रिटेस्ट करेगा, लेकिन क्योंकि इसने प्रीवियसली इधर को रिटेस्ट कर लिया है, तो मुझे एक और एक प्रोबेबल केस यहाँ पर ये लगता है कि ये वापस से इस रेजिस्टेंस को टच करते हुए या तो ये ब्रेक कर कर ऊपर की तरफ चला जाएगा, और शायद अगले 2 या 3 महीने में ये ऊपर से रैली करके फिर नीचे की तरफ आए। दिस इज ऑल्सो अगेन अनदर केस। अभी नेक्स्ट 2 मंथ्स हो सकता है कि या तो ये वापस से यहाँ बैठे और जनवरी में ये रेजिस्टेंस को ब्रेक करते हुए ऊपर की तरफ पहुंच जाए, और जन में फेब मार्च तक बेसिकली या फिर अप्रैल के महीने तक ये यहाँ पे जितनी पीक वो पहुंच सकता है वो पहुंच के वो अपनी वापस से अपने रेजिस्टेंस लेवल को तय कर ले, ये भी एक चांस है। या फिर हो सकता है कि फिर यहाँ अगर उसने टेस्ट किया तो फिर नेक्स्ट वो यहाँ पे टेस्ट कर जाए, ये भी एक और एक सिनारियो यहाँ पे एक बनता है। तो डिपेंड्स ऑन बाई, लाइक डिपेंड्स ऑन डिमांड एंड सप्लाई ऑफ कोर्स, ये कौन सी चीज कितनी ज्यादा वो होती है यहाँ पर, विच वन विल टेक ओवर, वी डोंट नो एनीथिंग। प्रोबेबल केसेस के बेसिस पे हम डिसाइड, मतलब देख तो सकते हैं कि भाई मतलब किधर और किधर उसको जाने के और ऊपर होने या नीचे होने के क्या चांसेस है, कितनी पॉसिबिलिटीज हैं, वो हम एसेस तो कर सकते हैं, लेकिन कंप्लीटली ये तो डिमांड एंड सप्लाई का ही गेम है ना, ये तो प्रोबेबिलिटी का ही गेम है। अगर मार्केट यानी ऊपर गई, बायर्स स्टिल स्ट्रांग हुए, बायर्स को लगता है कि जो प्राइस करंट चल रहा है वो प्राइस पे वो लोग अपना बाइंग कंटिन्यू करते रहेंगे, तो हो सकता है कि बायर स्ट्रांग हो जाए और मार्केट एक नए क्या कहते हैं रेजिस्टेंस को ब्रेक करके आगे बढ़ जाए, ये एक प्रोबेबल केस हो सकता है। दूसरा ये है कि हो सकता है कि अभी करंटली जो लेवल है उस पे बायर स्ट्रांग नहीं हो रहे हो तो प्राइस नीचे की तरफ आ जाए, तो बोथ द केसेस आर पॉसिबल। तो नेक्स्ट 2 मंथ्स एंड मार्च या अप्रैल तक दोनों प्रोबेबल केसेस मैंने आपको बताए हैं कि क्या हो सकता है। अब जब आप पोजीशंस लोगे तो यू हैव टू बेसिकली सी के, मतलब ना दोनों सिनारियों को दिमाग में रखते हुए लेना, स्पेशली अभी ये 2 दिन तो बहुत क्रूशल है, तो आप लोग अपने पोजीशंस बहुत बहुत सेफ्टी से लें। अगर आप लोग लॉन्ग बाय पोजीशंस ले रहे हैं इन दिस प्रेजेंट सिनारियो, तो थोड़ा सा अपने पोजीशंस को एडजस्ट कर लें, बिकॉज आई वांट यू गाइस टू नॉट ओवरडू थिंग्स। अगर इन केस कुछ भी सडन न्यूज आती है, कोई शॉकिंग न्यूज आती है एंड थिंग्स डोंट गो द वे इट हैज टू गो, एंड पॉजिटिव की जगह सारे का सारा नेगेटिव हो गया, तो फिर मार्केट में पैसे फंसने के आपके या लॉसेस होने के चांसेस ज्यादा बन जाएंगे। तो दोनों प्रोबेबल केसेस सामने हैं। एक और एक चीज जो आपको जाननी चाहिए वो ये है कि ये तो 4 आवर्स के चार्ट पे मैंने आपको ये सब कुछ ड्रॉ करके बताया। 1 आवर के, सॉरी 1 डे वाला चार्ट ओपन करते हैं। और जस्ट अभी ना सिर्फ अक्टूबर वाला डेटा देखेंगे, ओके। आई विल नॉट सी टू मच ऑफ डेटा बिकॉज मुझे अक्टूबर का डेटा देखना है। उस पर हम लोग मेजर करेंगे कि एवरी डे कितनी बड़ी मार्केट है, ओके। कितने लेवल की मार्केट हो रही है एवरी डे। ये रहा हमारा अक्टूबर। अक्टूबर की पहली कैंडल बनी है यहाँ पर, ओके। अक्टूबर की पहली कैंडल बनी है यहाँ पर। मैं मेजरमेंट अपना स्केल ले लेती हूँ। इसको थोड़ा सा और इलाबोरेट करूंगी तो मुझे सही व्यू आएगा। अभी देखो 1 अक्टूबर की कैंडल किधर बनी है। ये रहा मेरी 1 अक्टूबर की कैंडल, ठीक है। यहाँ पे मेरी 1 अक्टूबर की कैंडल बनी है। तो आप देख सकते हैं यहाँ से मैंने मेजर किया, ये हुई 6% की मार्केट, ओके। आप बारी बारी इसको मेजर करते रहें ताकि आपको अंदाजा हो कि हम लोग क्या बातें कर रहे हैं। अभी हो गई 12%, 6 ऑलमोस्ट 6% की मार्केट। अब ये हुई, ये बड़ी मुश्किल से 4% की मार्केट हुई। 4 या तो 4, हाँ 4 बोल सकते हैं इसको, क्या। इसको और एनहेंस करेंगे ताकि लुक सही आए और फिर हमें मेजर करने में प्रॉब्लम, ओके। सिर्फ अक्टूबर का डेटा लेके करते हैं, ओके। इससे थोड़ा सा और हमको प्रोबेबल केसेस समझ में आएंगे। ये मैं क्यों कर रही हूँ आपको बता रही हूँ क्योंकि इससे थोड़ा और प्रोबेबल केसेस के यानी पिछले हिस्ट्री में ये हो चुका है तो आगे क्या हम एक्सपेक्टेशन रख सकते हैं, थोड़े प्रोबेबिलिटीज कैलकुलेट करते हैं इसके बेसिस पे, ठीक है ना। तो ये रहा अक्टूबर का फर्स्ट कैंडल। मैंने आपको मेजर करके बता दिया कि ये बना बेसिकली 5.85% वाला मार्केट बना था ये। दूसरा बना था ये ऑलमोस्ट बना था 3.8 वाला, 3.9, ऑलमोस्ट 4% ले लो इसको। फिर ये बना था ये वाली डिप पे, सॉरी ये वाली हाई पे, ये भी 3 या 4% का ले लो। फिर बना, ये तो कुछ ज्यादा बना ही नहीं है एक्चुअली, यही खत्म हो गया। ये तो 2% की नेगेटिव मार्केट बनी थी और इसमें भी कुछ खास ऐसा दिखता नहीं है। ये वाले में भी एक इंडिसेशन वाला बना था, ये भी ऑलमोस्ट 3.52, यानी 4% की मार्केट चल रही है ऑन एन एवरेज, आप देख सकते हो। फिर ये वाली कैंडल अच्छी वाली दिख रही है, थोड़ा 5 या 6% वाली कैंडल लग रही है। हाँ सही है, 5.8। ये वाला काफी अच्छा बहुत बड़ा डिप आया, ये वाला डिप आया। ये ऑलमोस्ट 6 वाला डिप आया। देखो स्टार्टिंग ऑफ द डे से बढ़ती तो गई 4% और गिरी एक साथ 6% के आसपास, या इनफैक्ट 6.5 नहीं गिरी, यानी 7% के आसपास गिरी। अब जो नेक्स्ट वाली बनी, ओ सॉरी, ये हम लोग इसलिए कर रहे हैं ताकि एक अंदाजा हो हमको कि अगले फ्यू डेज में हम क्या एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते हैं डिप में, या अगर एवरेज हम जो पकड़ के चले 3.20 है ये तो ये वाली बहुत बड़ी हुई अच्छी खासी 5.39। गाइस आप देख रहे हो कि जब उठ रही है तो 4% के पास आसपास उठ रही है, पर गिर रही है तो 6% गिर रही है, यानी एटलीस्ट 2% ज्यादा ही गिर रही है गिरने पर। तो अभी आपको इससे थोड़ा सा अंदाजा हो सकता है कि आपको पोजीशन कैसे लेना है यहाँ पर। एक मिनट, थोड़ा सा इसको थोड़ा सा ऊपर कर लेती हूँ क्योंकि इसकी डिप को मैं कैप्चर नहीं कर पाऊंगी। ये रहा मेरा डिप और ये रहा ये 21% की गिरी, देखो कितना वियर्ड है। देखो अभी जैसे यहाँ से अगर मैं लूं, ये कंप्लीट अगर मैं मेजर करूं फॉर एग्जांपल, जैसे ये वाली 1 अक्टूबर की कैंडल है ना, यहाँ से लेके इसका पीक हाई जो था यहाँ पे ये 15 पॉइंट ओवरऑल, देखो अक्टूबर का महीना जैसे शुरू हो रहा है 15.75 ऊपर चढ़ी। ओके, और गिरी कितना, गिरी है बेसिकली 21.81, 21.81, यानी कितना डिफरेंस हुआ, इसी से आप अंदाजा रहे, यानी 6% का डेफिसिट है बेसिकली। ओके, अब ये देखो, ये तो ठीक है, ये समझ में आ गया कि 21% की गिरी थी। अब यहाँ देखो ये वाला मूव भी ठीक ठाक 6% था। खैर ये तो उसी लेवल का ही है क्योंकि मार्केट उससे ज्यादा ही फर्दर गिरी थी इस बार। अभी ये बात जो ऊपर हुई इस कैंडल से, तो ऊपर हुई नेक्स्ट सीधा सीधा 12% की छलांग ली इसने, यानी अब इसने डबल डाउन कर दिया। अब नेक्स्ट वाला देखो, यहाँ से उसने कुछ ज्यादा नहीं लिया, ये ली है 4% इसने, 12+4 मतलब 13, 14, 15, 16 की छलांग मारी, गिरी 21%। अगर ये तो 21% है, लेकिन अगर मैं इधर से इसको मेजर कर देना, ये तो और भी ज्यादा होती है, ये तो 27 टाइप की होती है, 20 या तो 28 टाइप की है, 27, हाँ 28। अभी हमने सिर्फ कितना अचीव किया आउट ऑफ दैट, ये हो गया था हमारा, यहाँ से कितना मूव हो गया था हमारा, ये हाई बनाया ना उसने, ये रहा, तो उठी है बीच में 17% अभी। और अभी तो खैर अभी तो खैर यहाँ पे बैठी है, यानी 17। अभी और हमारा डेफिसिट है, कितना था हमारा डेफिसिट, 28, मतलब अभी 10%। अगर मैं ये मान के चलूं कि वो वापस से इस टिप से लेके इधर बाय 28% की मार्केट बनेगी, लेट मी जस्ट पुट इट लाइक दिस, 28 की मार्केट लगाती हूँ यहाँ पर, ये भी बहुत बड़ा ही, ओके। अगर जस्ट मैं प्रोबेबल केस बता रहा हूँ, ओके, अगर यहाँ से ये डिप से भी मैं लूँ तो 18% की मार्केट, यानी कम से कम इसको 4424 को तो अगले थोड़े दिन में इसको यहाँ तक तो छूना चाहिए। अगर अगर मैं वहां से इसको मेजर नहीं करती हूँ और फिर मैं इसको इस वाले डिप से मेजर करूँ, क्योंकि वो तो बहुत एक्सट्रीम वाला केस हुआ, जैसे यहाँ पे मैं डिप पे मैं मेजर करूँ, ये मेरी 18% की मार्केट है, यानी जो इसने प्रीवियसली ये महीने में इसने जो रेजिस्टेंस बनाया है 4690, उसको तो उसको मिनिमम उसको छूना चाहिए। ये दो प्रोबेबल केसेस बनते हैं इसमें, अभी ऊपर की तरफ बन रहे हैं ये। तो जैसे हम देख रहे हैं कि ऑलमोस्ट ऑन एन एवरेज मंथली इट्स बेसिकली moving about 3 to 4% only, and when it is falling, it is on an average it is falling like 6% or something. But the major drop came in this candle, जो कि ये this candle was on which day, it was on 11th October I think, कौन सा, what was it, yes 10th of October. So the major dip came on this, rest of them are like on an average behaving like that only, going up almost 3 point some percentage and coming down almost like 6%. So when we average it out and see the overall picture, how much it went up, so overall it went up like 17%. Sorry, overall it went down 28%, and till now it's halfway through, like around 17% it's reached. So still 10% more is left out to kind of reach this level of resistance that it has created. So in the upcoming days, most likely either it should, sit here is what I think. This is one probable case, or it might again, like I said, on the 4 hour chart, I showed you what are the probable cases, what can happen. That also is very much possible. But as usual, because these are all probabilities that you're trying to calculate, now you know it. On an average, when it is going up, it's going only 3 to 4%, and when it is falling 6%. तो जब आप negative days देखोगे, तो try keeping your probabilities in the similar fashion, and should be a permutation combination of both. So then you'll know where to look for. This was just for the month of October, but if I try to take August data and I try to take previous more days like that, like I'll take 1 day data here. You can see these are the probable cases that you're talking about. What do you think, guys? What do you think can happen here? Anybody wants to say hi Hitesh? Sorry my dear, मैंने तुम्हारा message नहीं देखा. Hi, welcome all. So continue to watch these markets and continue to I just have this feeling that the breakthrough is coming very soon. Breakout is going to come very soon. Even if, like, for example, like I was telling you, it's moving about 3 and 4%, right? So if I try to plot this here on this chart, like for example, assuming कि यहाँ से 13 हो गया है, तो 3 पॉइंट उठ रही है, तो ऑलमोस्ट 3 पॉइंट समथिंग के आसपास उठ रही है ना. चलो 4% का मान के चलते हैं. लोवेस्ट साइड भी बोलो तो 4239 तक तो इसको अचीव करना चाहिए, अगर हम लीस्ट से लीस्ट भी बात करें तो. और अगर 6% यहाँ से अगर हम लगाते हैं, तो यहाँ से 6% मतलब एक गिरना चाहिए इसको 6 या 7% के आसपास, मतलब तो गिरना चाहिए आसपास 3842 के आसपास. अभी आप लोग देख सकते हो ये 4% उठ रही है, 6% गिर रही है. ये प्रोबेबल केसेस ऐसे लगाकर अपनी ट्रेडिंग की स्ट्रैटेजी फिट करने की कोशिश करो. So I'll be taking a small 5 to 10 minutes of break, then we'll continue talking after I come back. So as I told you, I've given all you guys some probable cases, what is likely to happen, keeping, because it's a belief that history repeats for itself, and all prices whatever they correspond to, they basically correspond to the previous historical data only. We try to just put the numbers based on historical data only, ke pichle whatever few days the price was performing in whichever direction. So the what are the probable causes, like whether it will go up, whether it will go down, or if it is going up, how much will it go up, and if it is going down, how much will it go up. Like we've kept a permutation combination. If you want to put some more permutation combinations to see, then you can position yourself accordingly. The idea behind doing all this in-depth and in-depth of analysis is because I want to tell you how you should position yourself. So if the market in a day is moving like 3 to 4% only, where is your entry point, where is your exit point, like that, how many points is it moving? If it's a 3.48% market, so what is the number of pips or number of points it is moving? All these things you need to measure and then accordingly take a trade. So yeah, that's how you do it. I will be coming back and we will continue talking about many more things. Okay. So this is how the overall market uh, is expected to maybe behave in coming few days. We've done all the analysis in terms of all the probable cases. What if it goes down? Where can it go down? And what if it goes up? How much can it go up? All those things we've done it. And by the end of October, which is I think hardly 4 days left out now. So if it is going down in the coming few days, how much can it go down? And things like that. We kind of analyzed all these things. These are all probable scenarios. Like if it is going to test this zone, it might reach this zone, and coming March or April, it might again hit back to this support zone that it initially created. Or if it breaks through, it might reach the new resistance and then cross through this. So these are all probable cases. Then there is not a single thing has any proper evidence to it or any proper like backing to it, or you can say any kind of 100% surety or guarantee as such. What all possible scenarios are there, that's what we are trying to see. So from Jan to April it went here, April till July it touched this, it tested this whole zone, then from year to year it created a new high, then from all this while it was just testing this whole zone. So either it might again test this zone, or it might test this zone, or it might completely come down to this level. So all these are all probable cases only, not associated with any kind of evidence backing it and saying yes, we have some evidence that this is how it is going to happen. On an average, we saw that daily charts pay, we saw that every day market is almost moving like from the month of October. Although I didn't analyze more prior months, only for the month of October, which I saw that the market is moving up, which is in positive, it's moving approximately 4%. And if it is moving negative, so it's moving almost minus 6-7% almost. So we again analyzed on that also, that if the same thing continues to happen in the coming few days, with the probability of +4 and -6, where we could land to. So yesterday, today, I think on the day chart only I did it, right? Positive. Okay, let me open my, yeah, I'm on day chart only. Let me open this chart more clearly. Let's keep it what it could mean tomorrow. What it could mean for tomorrow. So from this present condition, if I think that market will go like from this position, it might go like same, if it is following the same thing, if it goes 4%, then our range can be 4,244, and if it goes negative, let's try to see both cases. Okay, let me open this more. If I try to measure it from this level only, around 6%, to tomorrow's range we are trying to calculate. Okay, let's assume, so somewhere between 3699. Okay, our range is like 3699 or 36 36 almost 3700. Let's keep it like 3699 or 3680 to 4250. Tomorrow's range, assuming that it goes negative 6%, and positive 4%. Okay, पॉजिटिव में जाती है तो इट माइट गो अप टू 4, नेगेटिव में जाती है तो -6. Still, we kept it a very realistic, and the opposite of it also you can keep it. Now, when you're taking positions, you need to adjust according to these levels, because historically this is what is happening. But again, because this has no proper evidence to it, so again you'll have to look for the condition as on that date also. Like when you're taking a position, also try to shortlist few more things there where depending on how on that day it performs, while we are trying to create probabilities and we're trying to uh, assume things based on what it can look like based on historical information. But not necessary it may happen. What if instead of -6 it is like +6 and vice versa? It might happen, right? So that's also possible. So anyways, that's just for us to understand. I hope you guys are understanding the logic behind it. It's very important. So on the positive side, I told you like 4% and -6, but it can also be the opposite of it. Or what if the market suddenly moves very good, like around say 8-10%, because the FOMC decisions are going to be out, something positive comes out, it might as well like be like 8-10% market. We never know. So these are all three possible cases. Or the fourth case can also be like the probable case of like maybe going completely negative also, maybe 8-10% negative also. So in that scenario, what is our how we should position ourselves? So one, I told you based on historical performance, +4 and -6. Other possible cases, completely going positive like 8 to 10%, which is another case. Third thing is completely going negative like 10% or something. So in all probable cases, now what you can take as a trade, you can decide. So if we go by the historical data, our range should be somewhere between 3,700 to 4,200 if market is operating in normal conditions, like how it was performing all this while past few days since the start of the month. Then that should be our range, assuming that maybe if the same conditions apply, then market might move between 3,600 3,700 to 3,000 4,200 4,250, sorry. So this is again a probability that I'm calculating. Now completely if the scenario changes, I don't know, like I told you, if the completely turns negative like 10%, for example, let's see if it is 10%, it might completely come down to, from this current level I'm measuring. Okay guys, this might again change. Yes, tomorrow again I'm not. So if it is 10% from the current price level, might as well mean it is 3677. Completely it might go to this level. Or if it positively behaves 10% from this current level again. These are all probable cases. So when you're adjusting your position tomorrow, I want you guys to take all these probable cases and measure yourself. So this 10%, then I'm telling you on a very higher side only sometimes, because Ethereum's 10% is very only on volatile days only. So it can be 4,400 range, 4,476 or 4480. Ethereum doesn't move like so crazy also. Volatile days also somewhere around 8-10%. is like kind of very high for it. So all these probabilities we have done. So if it is reaching 10% or something, we might see from the current price levels, it might reach till 4,400. And if I see it, or okay, why am I seeing it from the current price levels? Let me see it from the dip for the day today. So from the dip, if I see, it's going to be more or less maybe. Yeah, so my 10% is almost going to be here, 4,300 range, not even 4,400. And if I assume that from this dip only, from this low, it's basically completely gone down. Completely gone down means I'm again keeping it 10%, which is again still high, as I said. So 3,548. 3,548. So you see, now again we got a new range, which is 3,548 to 4,350. Let's keep it like that. 3,548. But this is very, very big, like very high numbers I kept. It may not happen because on an average in the month of October, it's going positive by 4 and negative, it's going by almost 6%. But on the still highest side, imagining that something suddenly comes up, like maybe a news come up, some optimistic news comes and it moves like 10% or something, which is again higher side. It might even move like 8 to 10% is what I kept. So if it moves 10%, 4,350 is what we are targeting. And if it moves completely negative, some negative news comes, might expect it might reach till 3,500, or it might as well move a little more down also. When it is going negative, it is going way too much actually. When it is going positive, it's not going way too much. So negative के लिए is Ethereum is well known, at least in the month of October. I don't know about the other months. तो ये overall इसका perspective है as of now. कल के दिन tomorrow things might change, tomorrow conditions might change. What if buyers become very strong suddenly? What if the institutional interest builds up? What if the large whales enter into the market? The whole scenario might change as well. So you never know. All we are trying to do is, it's a permutation combination of everything. कि हाईएस्ट साइड जाएगा तो किधर जाएगा, लोवेस्ट साइड जाएगा तो किधर जाएगा, and what are the probable points that it might touch in tomorrow's scenario. So all that we are trying to see, so that when we fix our position tomorrow, we fix it according to it. Okay, so make sure today you know where the dip is. So your dip is, today's dip is almost standing somewhere around 3942. I think if I open the Ethereum's chart also, 24-hour low अगर मैं देखती हूँ तो my 24-hour low is 3923. सही बोला मैंने, 3923 is my 24-hour low, and my highest is 4095. It's almost sitting near the it's near the resistance zone, guys. You know what, 4,100 and above, if it goes on the 4 hours chart, uptrend is going to be very prominent, and very thin line between the uptrend to begin, and just the uptrend is sitting somewhere around 4,100 and above, like and Ethereum touched today till 4,095. बहुत I can show you on the charts itself. 4 hours का ये जो चार्ट है, देखो आप लोग यहाँ पर देखो कितना थिन लाइन का डिफरेंस है. दिस particular line which you see, which is the red line, sorry orange line, this is your 200 MA. तो 200 MA को ये क्रॉस अगर कर देगा, क्योंकि दूसरे सारे मूविंग एवरेजेस ऑलमोस्ट आर मीटिंग द क्राइटेरिया, तो प्राइस इज अबव ऑल द शॉर्ट टर्म मूविंग एवरेजेस. बट coming to the long one, which is 200 moving average, it's just sitting here at the tip C, and if it will just break past 4,122 level, या 4,118 to 1122, बस इतना ही डिफरेंस है. अगर ये if it touches here and buying continues to become strong here. I'm sure the uptrend is very soon going to begin. Maybe I don't know how things will be tomorrow, and coming like day after tomorrow. Of course, there is a pending meeting, FOMC meeting. But tomorrow and day after, how the investors are going to feel about the market, are they confident enough in the current market? That is all what we need to see. You can see in the starting of the day also, I was telling you that the market capitalization and volume is sitting very low. You see now it has increased. The capitalization has also increased 3.84. It has become, I think, I don't know what was it, 3.8283, what was it? And volume was sitting at 91. I remember when I started the session, it was at 91, and I was going on telling you guys, अरे कुछ तो fishy लग रहा है. मतलब बिटकॉइन का प्राइस इतना बढ़ा हुआ, इथेरियम का प्राइस इतना बढ़ा हुआ, बीएनबी का प्राइस इतना बढ़ा हुआ, सब लोग ऑलमोस्ट हाई हाई पे ही चल रहे हैं, पॉजिटिव है 2% 4% के, लेकिन वॉल्यूम 91 पे क्यों बैठा है करके. तो वॉल्यूम भी अभी बढ़ते हुए नजर आ रहा है. तो अगर सारे के सारे पॉजिटिव ऑप्टिमिस्टिक प्रोबेबिलिटीज बनते हैं, तो फिर हमको पता है कि मार्केट कल की तारीख में किधर से किधर पहुंच सकती है. ये सारे तो प्रोबेबल केसेस है. तो प्लीज I'm asking you guys is you have to also do your bit of research. I'm doing all these probabilities of just seeing where it is standing, how it might move in what direction and all of that. So while all my analysis is also about a combination and permutation combination of different things that I'm taking into point, you guys might have your different way of looking at it, and you want to share it with me, you can do it. But this is what I could possibly locate on the chart. This is my day chart. All these zones getting tested. Now the price is sitting in this zone. Even almost these zones also got tested. So now price either can break through the resistance and create all new time high and create a new resistance in upcoming days, or it might completely come down to these levels where it started. So these are all probable scenarios that we are looking at. ये पूरा 1 year का chart है. This is 1 year performance of Ethereum, which you guys can see on the screen. So Ethereum began in the month of January from this level till April. It went to the cheapest level possible, which was around 1300 or 1400 was the price. Trust me, I myself regret. Actually, from 1 year, I'm going on telling everybody, guys, Ethereum is at its cheapest price. Is at its cheapest price. Buy it, buy it, buy it. But I myself, actually, I don't know. I was trading in some other crypto, so at that time I also didn't pay much attention. So from 1300 or 1400 something, it reached 4900. Imagine, even at that level, somebody would have bought at 1300, 1400. Today, it made a, like, not today, few days ago, like in August, it made an all-time high of 4973. So it was almost a jump of how many dollars I can say. It was almost like $3,573 jump. So even one Ethereum, somebody would have invested like 1500, 1400 back in April. See the potential by August, almost like April means May, June, July, August. But in 4 months, like $3,573 profit somebody would have been sitting. अगर आप लोगों में से किसी ने आधा भी इथेरियम खरीद रखा हो ना, at least by now, like if you divide this by 2 also, still you guys would have been at a profit of 1786.5, which is like $1,800 is what, like if I count this in Indian rupees, keeping the exchange rate as the cheapest 87, matlab it's close to 155, 425 Indian rupees. This is like a full income of an individual in India, right? Some people don't even have that kind of. This is almost 3 months salary, somebody's 3 months salary or 4 months salary. This is, and just by sitting and doing nothing, just analyzing where it is reached the cheapest and where it is possibly going to go. I don't think any rocket science is there in this, not much of a logic, except that you're good at your probabilities and kind of speculating things, what ifs, all these things. This is what the result you could have got. And I keep on insisting Ethereum, because Ethereum has very good liquidity. Ethereum has very good utility. Ethereum is always in the media for some good reasons, some good partnerships, some new developments. Like, last month there was this Fusaka upgrade that was happening on Ethereum, and that upgrade is not just one of a time. It's like it has some upgrades for 2 to 3 different sessions. So as on it goes upgrading, we are going to see some kind of positive vibes on Ethereum, which means that uh, investor confidence is going to increase whenever cryptos are getting into new partnerships, they are getting into new mergers, or they are getting into some upgrades, some soft, like some like blockchain technology development, some new thing is coming up. That means it is a positive thing, and it is going to impact in positive way only. So all these things keeping in mind, that's why do I even try to point it out, like why do I even trade it, Ethereum, and why I encourage you guys also to trade in Ethereum, is all because of these valid reasons. So tomorrow is going to be a crucial day, and even I think 28th of October is also going to be crucial. Most probably, if certain newses are already talked about and is in the media already, then like last time there was already in the media that there is going to be 0.25 bips that are going to get reduced in the interest rates. That was what was being in the market, so that didn't move the markets very high, because I think for a long time everybody knew what was the outcome. But now also looks like there is some kind of certainty that might be the interest rate cuts won't happen, or might be like the cuts will happen, or it might just remain steady. That is what it looks like currently. But coming to sudden shocks, that is something which none of us are prepared for. So we will have to watch it out for this. Like, that is why in the morning I was going on telling guys something fishy is looking for the volume. Although the prices are at almost high levels, they have reached almost high, Bitcoin also is very high, but the volume is not increasing. So is there a fake out coming, which means that maybe are we getting trapped, are we getting manipulated by the market, or is there a glitch? Like, that is why I was going on pointing. You see, Bitcoin was sitting at 113, Ethereum was sitting at 4,000 something. All these were like high, but volume was just sitting at 91 point some $6, $91.6 billion something. So I was having some doubts in my mind, like, really, is this like really justifying the volume, or is it just the price is just hyped for just trapping us? Because volume also has to justify. If there are real transactions happening, your volume should justify that yes, this much volume is getting traded. But if it is not justifying, then you should get such kind of questions and doubts in mind. Array, prices are looking so high, but I don't know why the price is like, the volume is looking so low. Is it some kind of trap? Is it some type of glitch on the website or on the exchange platforms, or has there been any kind of hack, something like, some kind of doubt you should get right in your mind? Okay, prices are going up but volume is not increasing. What does it even mean? So those are some kind of potential warnings that I got in the morning. But kind of slowly it's increasing. I don't know, but still you have to be cautious. You can't completely be optimistic and overdo things, and you can't even be totally negative also and not do things at all. So size yourself properly for tomorrow. If today you were able to take any trades, good. If today you were not able to take any trades, that's also okay. Tomorrow will again get a opportunity. But I'm so sorry, I'm not available tomorrow and day after, because it's my week off, Monday, Tuesday being my week off. So I will be seeing you guys directly on Wednesday. So keep watching tomorrow and day after very crucially, even though I'm not going to be streaming or I'm not going to be live tomorrow and day after because I'm not at office. So I want you guys, the way I've told you how you're going to plan your positions tomorrow, make sure you know, keep all the probable cases in front, possibility of going up, possibility of going down, and how much if it goes up, how much if it goes down, and what level you should. So the range that I measured for all you guys is basically what did I say, 3600, no, 3500, I think 3500 something, 3500 to the highest side 4300 is what we kept it as the, so the support at 3500 to 4500. So we kept almost $1,000 range, which is like on a very higher side, but you can lower it down on the lower side also. We've done that calculation. So position yourself accordingly. I'm telling you, on a very higher sides, these are very ambitious numbers that I'm talking about. But you know, on an average, +4 and -6 also, measure that and then you do it. There is +10, -10, +4, -6. These are all 4 probable cases. Measure your trade tomorrow according to these 4 probabilities and see where you can put your buy trade and accordingly size yourself, or where you can put a sell trade and accordingly size yourself. Now your position from where you take a sell or from where you take a buy should have that kind of number of dollar movement or number of points movement, so that you can achieve your target as on that date, which means like in a minute, not in a minute, in 45 minutes, if the price is moving around uh, say around 22, not 20, sorry, on an average it's moving like $40 or 40 points, then you need to position yourself according to that, that okay, from retracement to the high that it is going, or whether from you know, from cheapest price to the highest, or from the highest to the cheap, where like how many points movement is happening. Keep watching that, and then after that what you do, like within 1 hour, the probable case of if it goes down, can I achieve within this $30 $40 move. In fact, I gave you this mathematics yesterday also, the statistics mathematics yesterday. Like if you have $100 and you are leveraging with 1000, sorry, with a 10x leverage, and you're taking $1,000 position, you should have at least 20 to $30 move, or 20 to 30 points move. That's when your target would be achieved. Like I wouldn't say too much of profit you'll get, but at least $1 or $2 after all your fees, you will be left out with something or the other. But if you want to earn more, then maybe you need to enhance a position like $200 into 10x leverage, which is $2,000, and $2,000 if you want to increase your position, sorry, if you want to achieve the profit, then even if price moves between 20 to 30 points, like comfortably you will be able to make around $8 to $9. And if you take like $4 also out of it, like as expense or something, like the trading platform fees, you will at least minimum be left out with $3 to $4 in your pocket for the day. So that is how you measure your things, that is how you position. And I'm not saying go with this capital that I'm saying, or go with this leverage. These things you should know yourself. Am I having that capacity, 200 into 10x? Am I having that capacity to take that kind of a risk? Because it's not just about profit. What if you take a position and the opposite of it happens, which means completely you lose out on your 200 into 10 is like $2,000 position. You completely lose out on your $200, which is also a possibility, right? So if you're able to manage that risk level, then only decide what capital you want to use and what leverage you want to use, and then take a trade according to that. So I hope all these things will be helpful for you guys tomorrow, even if I'm not there. and you guys will be taking some right kind of decisions because we are heading towards the end of the session. Please make sure to hit like, subscribe, share it with all your friends, family, and also make sure that you are trading safely. And all right. So that's all for the day, guys. I hope you'll have some successful trades and you guys will make me proud. Uh, Deposit as much as you can. And when you enter into the live, make sure you are basically having your account funded so that when we discuss things, even if I say buy, sell, and you're not going with it, you can still put your analysis and you can do your own research and take trades along with me. I hope these sessions will be useful for you going forward as well. So take only calculated risk, only those risks which you think you can afford to lose. Don't overdo things and don't crazily attempt a lot of trades. Don't overtrade, don't revenge trade. All these things you need to keep in mind before you get into the trading platform and trading zone. Okay, so hopefully let's see when we get on to the platform, like when we get on to the trading zone again. Let's hope that whatever is going to happen in coming few days, we'll keep a tab on it. All right. Take care, guys. Have a great evening ahead. Do let me know in the comments whenever you come live if any of the things that you're discussing here is making any sense and is helping you guys in your day-to-day trading. I hope you guys will be making some successful trades and make me proud about it. Okay. Chalo, take care and have a